Jake Paul, December 15th. We have an opponent.
Who's he fighting? I don't know what it is, but it seems like if you fight Volk, you kind of have to be the villain.
Bro, I freaking opened it and the Angels were singing and it was just astonishing.
His brother literally went off the top deck and dove 14 times. Huge news for Betr and Betr Picks. Betr is changing the game again, now with boosted picks. Boosted picks are one pick, such as one person's touchdown or one person's goal, to make your payout even bigger. Rather than 100x payout, add one extra boosted pick to get to 200x payouts. Go try boosted picks in the Betr app with the NFL, the NBA, or the NHL. Use code BO.
Dana White decided to announce some big fights in the next coming months.
What are they? Yeah.
We got...
of course. And those are? Of course.
For the audience?
Yeah, for the audience, not for me.
For the audience. First one that I want to go over is January 20th. We have Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
That's an interesting fight.
It's definitely interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. I wonder, they said Hamzat's getting the fight, and now they're giving it to Dricus.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently.
Oh, man.
Well, you said, so it's, I guess, semi-soon.
Yeah, that's in 2 months.
Yeah. So but maybe Hamzat was, he
Didn't want to
hurt his
fight.
hand or something.
They did say that he broke his hand during that fight.
He broke his hand.
So
Interesting. Well, that's good.
That's a cool fight.
Sean's going to try to defend the belt.
We'll see. I don't know who's going to win that fight.
I don't know.
It's definitely a winnable fight for Sean.
It's a winnable fight for both guys, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, Sean can stay champion, which would be...
I think he probably will win.
Yeah.
I think he will.
I hate Dricus du Plessis, so I hope that he gets
Why,
smacked. I just don't like him.
Why?
Interesting.
First of all, I don't like any other middleweights besides my
Okay.
boss,
Respect.
which is a great answer. Clip that. Second of all, I just don't like his attitude, man. I think he's a wimp. I think behind all like those, juiced up muscles is just a little baby boy inside,
All right, bro. Well, I'm glad that
That's my opinion.
you feel comfortable saying this, because if I have to protect you at any point, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tony and
I think that's exactly why he's saying it.
He's like,
Oh
do
my
something,
God.
do something.
I just hate him. He's the worst.
let me tell you a crazy story. So
Okay.
when we go to play dodgeball in March against, right after Bo's fight,
The better dodgeball.
the better dodgeball tournament, we won.
Oh,
And
yeah.
In the final game,
Oh, I thought you were talking about something before that. Sorry, go ahead.
in the final game, I dive and I get Jake out, and in my mind, I just saw red, and I took my moment of stardom,
Flex that on him.
and I cussed so many times in 30 seconds.
Well, let me
And-
tee this up a little bit real quick. So, first off, it was originally teams of 3. It was me, Johnny, and
Justin,
Justin. And I was like, guys, this is weird. We need at least teams of 4. It's dodgeball. Like, teams of 3 is just weird. And I was like, we got Ronan on our team. Let's go. And then for some reason, everybody just wanted to like get after Ronan. They were like, who the f- is this guy? Blah, blah, blah. Like just talking mad crap. Like mainly the, I forget their podcast name, but the dudes that bet on sports. And they were like just coming at Ronan the whole time. And I was like, what are you guys trying to do, bro? It was obviously like they didn't know him and stuff. And so we smashed them first round, and then Jake's team was missing a guy, and so that same dude that was talking mad trash was on Jake's team for the finals, and so it was like mad beef getting ready. And then the other thing was, again, Ronan's never met any of these people, and so they're doing like the intro or whatever, and the guy was like, this guy on the wrestling team combat, this guy, and I don't know who the F he is. And it was Ronan, and I was like, yo, come on. So they were like trying to violate him.
that pissed me off.
It was messed up.
Took that personally.
Dude, it was Jake. He was on live. He
Oh,
was on
he's
like
on
an
his-
Instagram live. My buddy
Yeah.
screenshot it and sent it to me later. And he was like, how the fuck did you get there? And then he came up to me. He was like, I don't even know who this guy is. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you asshole.
Jake said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you violated him.
Oh, I had to. There was only one option.
Yeah. So first game, we clean up. We smoke them. Second game, it's like getting kind of intense. It's like, and I like one of our guys got out, and then another guy caught a ball or something, and it was getting a little dicey. Like maybe we'd have to go to 3, and then.
Oh, and
that's me teeing you up.
That wasn't in the championship game.
Yeah,
that
it was.
We won both games.
No, I know, but the second game.
Oh, in the second game.
It was getting more competitive, right. And then all of a sudden,
it was down to me. It was down to me, Bo, and I think it was Justin.
It was 3-on-4.
It was
we
Justin.
Had 3, they had 4.
Right.
It was me, Bo. Yeah.
We knock out that stupid guy that bets on sports. We knock out, I don't remember the other person. And then it was
Mike and Jake.
Mikey Locks and Jake Paul left. And, they tried to, come up with this plan to like throw 2 balls or throw 3 balls at me. And, nice. I dodged that shit. Obviously, I'm like an NFL cornerback. Then what comes up is Jake has his ball behind his back. And I spot this early on. He knows it's happening. I know it's coming.
Because you watched us play a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been studying for weeks on end to this point, and I see him throw it. And, I didn't do a lot in high school basketball. I didn't do a lot in high school sports, and I was a cheerleader in college. So I need to make sure that I made my moment in history, and I dived back. It felt like it was slow motion. I remember diving back, looking at the ball, seeing it in my hands, hitting the ground, catching it, reeling it in, and then I don't remember anything after that.
Oh, I remember. So I was kind of off the side, so I actually didn't see the catch live. But then I saw Ronan catch the ball and then get up, and he runs right at the line holding the ball. He was like, "You know who the F I am now, mother effer? You know who I am now, mother effer? Like, you know me now?" And like, I was like, "Oh,
hey, Ronan,
chill, dude, chill." And then right after that, we smoked Mikey Locks.
Wow.
And we dominated.
We dominated. And I remember Bo coming up to me after, and he goes like, "Would you have said that if I wasn't here?" And I said, "Absolutely not." Like, I knew that you're the scariest dude there, so like no one's gonna mess with you. So I'm like,
that's amazing.
I'm good.
You had a free pass.
I am now. Kill your family.
I'm like, whoa, hey,
get it back.
Chill out, dude. Chill out. So what was the point?
That's awesome.
You just want to recap that on?
I really needed to talk about that because it's top. That's interesting. That's top 5 moments of my life right there.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You guys had a dope bachelor party. So,
well, the good thing that happened to me was.
Moving on to the other fights that were announced.
Oh yeah.
We got Ilia against Volk in February.
That's dope.
It's gonna be a great fight.
Heck, in February?
In February.
That's actually pretty soon.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Good fight.
I'm excited. I think that this is going to be Volk's hardest fight at 145 that he's faced so far. I think Ilia's a dog, man. And I think that he's one of those people that have that dog in him and has the capability and the ability to actually give Volk a run for his money. Yair Rodriguez wasn't like, he wasn't the guy. No. He wasn't him.
I concur.
I like all those guys, honestly, but Ilia's my dog. I got Ilia. Ilia's going to win the fight. I think that people are underestimating him for whatever reason, which is weird. He just pieced up Josh Emmett. But I don't know what it is, but it seems like if you fight Volk, you kind of have to be the villain.
You have to.
Yeah, everybody loves Volk.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Volk. Like, I love Volk.
Yeah.
But Ilia, like, that's my guy. So it's just interesting that he has to play the villain role for this. And everybody's kind of hating on him or whatever.
It kind of works though, because he's got that like Spanish like conquistador
dark tattooed.
Vibe.
Yeah. El Matador.
Yeah.
And then the final one in March, bantamweight division fight for the title, Sean O'Malley against Chito.
Really? Wow.
It's happening.
March.
That's
in March.
sweet.
Miami.
I don't know where it is.
It's going to be Miami.
Miami.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Okay. I believe you.
No, it's going to be great.
That's awesome. I like
that's
that.
a big fight.
I'm excited to see that match because I think that there's a lot of people out there that don't truly believe that Chito beat him that first time because he got hurt. And, I understand that outlook. He did lose. It's a loss on his record. You got to come to terms with it.
Undefeated, undisputed.
Yeah. But
I like it. A lot of people are salty because he's not like fighting Sandhagen or what's Jamien's boy?
Rob.
Rob.
Yeah, nobody wants to fight Rob.
But he got the storyline with Chito. I want to see it again, so I think it's a dope fight.
That's a great fight. The build up to that's gonna be insane.
Yeah, and Chito's sick too. So
Chito's great. Yeah, I'm pumped for that fight. That's gonna be nuts.
That is gonna be a fun one. And then there's only one fight that I really want to talk about that's happening this weekend. And
Who's
it's
fighting this weekend?
Jiri against Alex Pereira.
oh yeah,
Oh, that's an interesting. That's going on this weekend.
it's a good
Yeah.
fight.
Dude, I gotta keep up with this better, man. It's too much. But that's a freaking good. Is that the main event?
Co-main. The main event is no.
Aspinall.
My bad. That is the main event. The co-main now is Aspinall against
They switched it. Yeah.
Okay, good. That makes sense.
Surge. Yeah,
Bro, that's gonna be a sick fight. I haven't heard much about Jiri. Like,
Yeah,
normally, I feel like he's in the media a little bit.
There's been no lead up because they're both. I mean, Pereira's doesn't speak English, so it's kind of hard. Then
neither of them speak English.
yeah, but I think Yuri's been extra quiet because he's like coming off that injury, so he was hurt for a while.
That's a great fight, though.
Yeah,
I'm very interested because you have a kind of traditional kickboxing style with a very unorthodox striking style. They're both long.
Not really any wrestling grappling, so
Zero.
it should be interesting to watch.
Oh, and I just remembered that Jiri or Yuri?
I think it's Jiri.
Yuri beat Glover, who is Pereira's boy.
Oh, there's some bad blood there. You know,
That's
Glover's gonna
great.
be in the corner.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty sweet. I don't know who will win that one. It's hard to say when he's coming off injury.
I'm gonna be really biased. I think Jiri smacks him, dude. What? Yeah, really biased. Let me give you my reasoning why.
Because you're biased?
I'm biased, and here's my reason why. If anyone is gonna walk in the octagon with that kind of hair, he's ready to go till death.
And
he can sit in darkness for 3 days straight, no food, no water, for fun. He said he does it. Well, he does it to like fight the demons. But like anyone that does that,
that's a fight I really want in the future because there's some overlap of some stuff that he does, and we need to find out who the real monk samurai is because I guarantee I can sit in darkness longer than that.
I guarantee you could too. I have no doubt. And I guarantee you could stay in the sauna longer.
100%.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, that's a good fight. I don't know. I feel like I could see it going either way, so I don't want to hurt your feelings.
That's fair. That's fair. Next year, he's dead to me. So
Sweet.
And then the last big fight that I wanted to announce to you guys, hopefully I can. I'm going to either way. Jake Paul, December 15th. We have an opponent.
Who's he fighting?
So they don't have like this is what I can say is that it's a 10-1 American who has fought people with worse records in 8 fights in his career. So it's a boxer. It's an actual boxer who has 11 fights under his belt in the pro division.
So we probably don't know.
So
yeah. No one really knows who it is. But it's going to be a real, like, this is his considered test. And the reason that I don't think that I think he's been really quiet about it is because I think it's just going to be like, I think he's going to dominate him. I don't think he wants to give him any publicity.
The guy who he's fighting?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, dude, you blow, like, if he posts something with Jake Paul, like, if Jake posts something with him,
Then it builds this guy up a lot.
he gains 1 million followers.
So it's more about just fighting a real boxer, not the name.
I think that this is like the first time that I shouldn't say this, that he's gone into a fight with sole intention of just beating the shit out of somebody.
It's not like what's the like a influencer
at
all.
Like someone
right?
with a big name already.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's fought real fighters, but a lot of those guys are already. It's like almost like a money fight,
Right.
Which obviously he wants to kind of go about it a certain way.
Yeah.
It seems like at least he wants to build up. Which I mean, still the guy's 10-1 though, so it's a good fight.
That's cool. I like that idea that he's fighting a real boxer, silence the critics a little bit, and
Yeah, that's cool.
focus less on the
It's
name.
got to be so hard for him, you know. Like, who's he gonna fight? Right.
Right.
Like, I mean, obviously now he's fighting somebody that nobody probably knows, which is, I think, it's tough, right?
Yeah. I mean, after he'll probably fight Tommy Fury again.
Yeah, he could fight Fury
KSI.
or KSI. Bro, that dude he ain't a boxer though. KSI.
Yeah.
He's not good.
No, that was the worst fight that I think I've ever watched in my entire life. Was KSI against Tommy Fury, and I
didn't watch it.
It was a hug. If you like watching dudes hug for 30 minutes, I mean,
it was a bad fight.
It was just they just kept getting tangled up. I think Tommy Fury was trying the Tyson Fury strategy of kind of just weighing down his opponent and tiring him out.
We were super wrong on that fight.
Couldn't have been more wrong.
Yeah, Tyson Fury and Nganou.
I did not think that Nganou had a chance, but he's a freaking beast, bro. He did really well. Wild. Super wild. Yeah, I couldn't. I was shocked at that result.
It makes sense to what we're talking about. Like Tyson hasn't fought anybody his size.
Yeah, he hasn't fought anybody that's big and powerful. Like he fought Deontay Wilder, who was 220.
Yeah,
he got 60 pounds on him.
Yeah,
that's a lot of weight.
Huge difference. Yeah, so props to Nganou.
Who else has he fought that's big? Tyson. Nobody really.
Nobody like that. Joshua would have been the biggest guy.
Right, and he's 240. Ngannou's like a solid 270.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a big.
It's crazy. It cuts down.
Yeah, they weighed in the same pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy fight. I think that I just don't think Tyson Fury took that fight as seriously as
probably not
everyone thought.
I would assume, but also that can't take anything away from Ngannou. His first pro fight against one of the best heavyweights of all time, and definitely won that fight. Every single person that I talked to says, yeah, he won.
Yeah, they said he'll be in the rankings now, so like top 10 rankings, so he can fight like the other guys and actually.
They're talking Joshua already.
That'd be sweet. Him and Joshua would be dope.
It'd be a crazy fight.
I'll tell you what, Fury won't rematch him. Dude, not soon at least.
Yeah, after Usyk maybe, because he's a wild dude, Fury.
He is, but bro, he don't want that fight. He don't want to run that back. I guarantee it.
I don't know. I think Joshua and Nganou would be dope. I think that's the right move because Deontay's kind of in between them,
right?
And then you can figure out them three.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be crazy.
But Usyk's good too, so we'll see.
Yeah. Usyk could win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, he's small though too.
He's tiny.
He's very small.
Yeah.
He goes, "Come here, belly."
I feel. I very feel.
I very feel. I very feel. I love it. Come here, belly. I want belly. What a great insult.
Yeah.
The partial broken English insults are either amazing or you never hear of them.
Yeah. Canelo. What'd you say about my mother?
You said to me, F your mother. That's great. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. This time of year can be a lot, and it's natural to feel some sadness or anxiety about it. But adding something new and positive to your life can counteract some of those feelings. Therapy can be a bright spot amid all the stress and change, something to look forward to make you feel grounded, and to give you the tools to manage everything going on. Personally, I've been to therapy a number of times, and I've had a great benefit from it. I think that everybody, whether you're dealing with stress, anxiety, depression, can use somebody to talk to. And for me, therapy has been something that's helped me through a lot of different ups and downs in my life, and I think everybody could benefit from it. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
Find your bright spot this season with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/Bo today and get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Bo. Ronan's up to 185.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's good. Yo, also, before we start, I was just thinking, how did you get on here?
You really snuck in here.
You snuck in here, bro.
Let me tell you.
And you know who brought this up to me? Madeline. She was like, hey, how did Ronan get onto the podcast? I was like,
he's the best for that.
I don't know. That's interesting that you bring that up because I have no idea.
Yeah, one day he just kind of sat there, was asking us questions.
Yeah, and we're like.
And now he's like.
He's on.
I'm just waiting for his face to
come up. It's going to come up. It's going to come up one day. We're going to be like,
huh? Like, how long has that been there? Like, it's been 2 years.
No, he should put just like a little one.
Like a penny.
It's underneath. It's like underneath us.
Sneaky guy, man.
Sneaky guy.
People have no idea who I am. And I'm like, they keep saying in like the comments, well, the other guy was saying. I love it.
Oh, that's great.
I love it.
It is nice because otherwise it's just like a mirror.
Yeah, we can't have too much of
it's like
this back and forth. It just becomes.
You only need one of us here, really.
Yeah, we can just talk into a camera. That would actually be dangerous.
Whoever does, like Chris D'Elia, guys that do that, it's pretty impressive.
Chael Sonnen.
Yeah.
He goes off too.
Dude.
Both those guys.
That guy is always posting you.
Did he post me again?
Chael Sonnen?
Again?
It's like, it pops up on my YouTube all the time. It's like, Bo Nickal this, Bo Nickal that. It's like,
he loves me.
Did you see what Bo Nickal ate for dinner last night? I'm like, yes, I was there.
Yeah, I love Chael.
It's awesome.
He's the best. He's rapping for the wrestlers.
Yeah.
He's like, I will do a home invasion. I'll come into your house in the middle of night with night vision goggles on. Oh, I love that.
Speaking of extravagant dinners and recent trips, how the frick was the bachelor party, man?
Bro, there's never been a greater bachelor party produced by mankind ever. Thanks to this man on my left. It was insane, bro. First of all, I didn't know 99% of the things that we were doing. I didn't know the location until like maybe 2 weeks prior. That was spoiled by pretty much every single person part of the bachelor party.
Including me.
Yeah, including.
We're going to... That was the worst. You're like, it's all right, bro.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, oh, well, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, my brother told my mom, and then my mom calls immediately, and she's like, what is this I hear about you going to Miami for your bachelor party? I'm like, not supposed to know that, Mom.
And then Malk on the phone.
Yeah, and then Malky was like, yeah, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I was like, oh, you're coming to the fight? He was like, no, in Miami for the bachelor party. And I was like,
yo, I told him too.
Yeah.
I was on the phone. I was like, yeah, we're coming down. Don't let Tony know though, because it's a surprise.
He got so red right after he said it.
He wouldn't have been red if I wouldn't have explicitly told him not to say anything.
And then he tried to play it off so bad, bro. He was like, no, I'm just mean like in general. I was like, what?
Like I might generally be coming down to Miami a week before my wedding.
I'd let it go for like 2 minutes. I was like, it's okay, bro. I already knew. But yeah, so that was pretty much the only thing I knew going into it. So it's very, very interesting to have an entire weekend unaware of what you're going to do. I don't think I've ever experienced it. Most people probably wouldn't, but it was really fun. It was really fun to go from place to place not knowing. And they only spoiled like 2 things. Someone would always like spoil it like literally on the way to the place.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, that's all we're going to listen to on the boat. I'm like, you couldn't just wait 10 minutes. I'm literally on the way to this surprise. But yeah, it was freaking amazing. So first day we get there, we're driving from the airport to the Airbnb. And I remember my favorite Greek spot is out in Miami, like my all time. You went with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Phenomenal. Yeah. So I'm like, I remember it. I'm like, dude, I don't want to suggest anything, but but we have to go there at some point. And he was like, yeah, we're going there tonight. I'm like, let's freaking go. So we go to the Greek spot the first night, and there, I had a great memory of the spot, but it even exceeded those expectations. And we had a full Greek, my boy Costa, with us. So I was a little nervous to get the approval, but it held up to how I explained it. It was just phenomenal, bro. We had probably 50 lamb chops because we ordered 40, but they definitely gave us more.
They definitely gave us more.
Yeah, and we had 8 guys, so it was like a solid
seven.
Oh yeah, Nick didn't come.
No, Mike wasn't there.
Mike, yeah,
because remember he was flew in later.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
7 guys,
50
lamb chops,
and we already had hell appetizers. Like
so much
everything
to go with that.
The one thing we didn't get.
We didn't?
No.
I thought we did.
We got tomatas, we got the shrimp, we got the scolaya and all the dips.
The scolaya.
And the keftedes. But the spanakopita is the spinach.
I was thinking of
the grape leaves you're thinking of. Yeah, tomatas.
What's
tomatas?
Tomatas.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. So it was just, they don't miss at that place. Like everything was so consistent, so good. And then we finished off with the freaking rice pudding, bro. My favorite dessert.
Oh, and a cappuccino.
And the decaf cappuccino.
So good.
Something about that rice pudding, bro. It's like hard, a little hard on the top. So you got to like penetrate the surface.
Pause.
You
got to penetrate that thin layer. I forget what it was called in science class, but you got to get through that. And then it's like a soft cold gooey center, bro. It was just the best meal ever, and that was night 1. So
yeah.
What we do the next day?
What was the next day? The next day was we went to Little Hen for breakfast.
Yes.
And the cutest little brunch spot.
You would have loved it, bro.
Miami.
Flowers everywhere.
That sounds like my vibe.
Dude, not a single male in the restaurant.
It was our bachelor party of 8 guys, and then it was 75 chicks.
Yeah.
Just all different tables. And the whole restaurant's mad floral. It's just flowers everywhere, and everything's crystal stemware and very.
You're just getting like croissants and scones.
Croissants. So the lady comes up, or the waitress comes up and asks us what we want. And she's like, well, can I start you guys off with any pastries, any scones, any croissants? And we're like, yes.
Like, so why did we do?
And we ordered all of them.
Yeah.
I just told her, I was like, just give us enough for everyone, and whatever you think.
Make it pretty. We'll eat it
pretty. And then they brought it out.
Yeah, we couldn't eat inside because Shaq wore a tank top. That was the only thing that was
for real?
A little discriminatory. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was weird because I was wearing a tank top and it was fine.
I was wearing a tank top underneath my shirt, and they didn't say anything, but
said something to Shaq.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, what's this place about? Come on.
But yeah, that place was super good, super pretty, just great vibes.
Yeah, and then after that, we did the
boat.
Yeah, we did the boat.
Yeah,
we went on the freaking Malky's boat. It was sick.
It was amazing.
So nice.
Took us through it was really cool to see all of downtown Miami from the freaking water.
Yeah,
and went jet skiing. I went jet skiing for an hour straight.
Dude, I still can't get over your brother. His brother literally went off the top deck and dove 14 times. Just dove up.
Perfect dives.
So we parked the boat near a little sandbar, and there's 50 boats around, and every single boat, I'll say every single boat besides ours and one of their boats is bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
And then there's our boat, and then there's another boat where the dudes are all wearing matching Speedos. And they're definitely not doing it ironically.
Yeah. They looked way different than our Speedos. They were different colors.
Yeah.
And everything.
Ours, everybody brought their own.
Yeah.
They were ready to
synchronized.
Go. Yeah, they were synchronized.
And Tony had the bedazzled one that said Bachelor on the.
Yeah, he had a white one. Everybody else was wearing black with his face on it on the crotch.
And gold crystals.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but Zach he's always loved
he was
the ocean.
Trying to impress these chicks. He kept diving off the edge, and he'd come out of the water and he'd be like. It was the best. It was like he was a orca whale, bro.
Just perfect dives.
Yeah, every time. And we would just be talking on the boat, and all of a sudden, right up 2 feet away from you, just straight down, straight to it was the funniest thing ever.
That might be from my favorite picture from the trip. Bo just sends me this picture of you, Bo, frickin', I think it was Shaq, just all with your you're looking towards the ocean. All you can see is your backs. And people thought it was really sus when we posted.
Yeah, bro. Everybody was commenting how they're like, "Damn, that's mad gay," and this and that. And I was like, "That was a legitimate candid. We didn't even pose for that. That's how we actually were just sitting, and Matthias or somebody took it.
Yeah, we just couldn't comfortably fit on the boat, all standing a certain way, so we knelt down.
Yeah, bro. I don't know that there's really that much that's sus about 8 dudes on a boat chilling, kissing.
The captain's like, "Do you guys want to get some girls on here?" We're like, "No,
why would we want girls? Are you kidding me?"
Get the boys in a jet ski.
If a girl tries to get on this boat, I'm gonna kick her.
We had unlimited Pellegrinos.
Many Pellegrinos.
I think I drank 6, which it's not you don't really want to drink that many because your stomach starts hurting a little bit. The lady kept serving other people drinks, and she was asking me if I want another Pellegrino. I'm not gonna say no.
Where did
bachelor party?
Yeah.
Where did the Deagle come in? Because I knew about that for about
bro. We have so much to talk about.
a year.
Yeah, that was.
You knew about that for a while.
Bo told me.
Dude, I've had that thing in my safe for 6 months.
What?
I don't know. Basically since you got engaged.
Soon after you got yours. You got it?
No, I got it literally right. So I don't remember when I got mine, but I got that one for you as soon as you got engaged.
Damn.
You got engaged. April, right? Or was it March? No, April. Yeah, April. And it was 2 weeks later.
That's amazing.
So it's been 7 months.
Bro.
Just sitting in my.
By far, the best gift I've ever gotten in my life.
Yeah. Clip the video in. I have a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, you're gonna of me receiving it?
I have a video. It's the best.
Bro, I when he brought it in, I was like, it looked like a toolbox. I was like, did he get me a drill? Like, I don't really want that. And then
you didn't think that, did you?
Like for like 3 seconds, because the case literally looks just like the
does.
yeah,
it does.
And then he put it down, and I saw that it was a gun. I saw like the company where it said something, and I was
Magnum
like,
Research.
yeah, and I was like, out loud, I was like, this is the gold. But then I was like, oh, I don't want to say that
In case it's not.
Yeah, and then I opened it, and I'm like, I didn't want the gold. This is awesome. But then, bro, I freaking opened it, and the angels were singing, and it was just astonishing. And then the heaviness of it, bro. I didn't want to put it down. It was so heavy.
He wouldn't put it down. The next morning we were flying out for. So this was
like 7 a.m.
This was Wednesday night. The next morning is 7 a.m. We're getting ready to go to the airport, and he's like walking around the living room with it, just holding it.
Dude, that reminds me of the Shane Gillis skit.
Dude, it was like that. I have another video. I'll clip another.
No, that was that.
Oh, it was so funny, bro.
And then I found myself missing it on the trip. I was like, I want to hold it. And so I get home, and I'm looking everywhere for it. My dad hid it like in somewhere private. And I'm like, have to drive back to State College. So I'm like calling him. He's not answering.
Oh, no.
So I had to leave it at the house. And I texted him. It was like, Pop, where's my gun? And he was like, what gun? And he had like a laughing face. This guy's trying to steal my gun.
I know, right? Yo, by the way, when you get back from your honeymoon, we got to take you and I into the gun shop and transfer that over.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll get it in your name and stuff. Because I don't really know what's going to.
Okay.
Alrighty. But we still got we were like only halfway through the bachelor party.
Yeah. So we're on the boat pretty much the whole day. Mm-hmm. And then that night is my second favorite place in Miami that we've ever gone to. Shadow Wagyu.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so good. 10 course.
You weren't there with us last
No.
Oh my gosh, bro.
10 course chef's table dinner. Every single item has some type of Wagyu in it. It's so good. Started off with caviar and a Wagyu little pancake.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did it was like a mini lobster tail, but I forget what they called it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forget what they call it, but it tastes like a lobster tail.
Yeah, cooked in Wagyu. And then, I mean, I'm not going to go over everything.
Yeah.
There was too much.
Had a lot of
10 courses, a lot.
Yeah.
A5 Wagyu.
My favorite dish of the whole place is they do basically like a veal parm, but it's Wagyu steak.
So
and there's
good.
truffles on top, and it's just like the best penne freaking vodka pasta. It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
That was my favorite. And then
that one's amazing.
Yeah, and then the final dish they do an ice cream. I guess it's an acquired taste because 90% of people didn't like it.
I know. I slammed 2. You slammed 4, I think. There was only 8 of us there, so we had 6 of the 8.
Yeah. It's like it's ice cream with a little churro, but it's made with the Wagyu beef fat, so it's a little savory and like has some salt to it.
Instead of butter and all that, they use the Wagyu beef fat as the fat in it.
It's
so good.
Yeah.
They put onions in it. They put like a little, it's not like onion,
green
it's like
scallion.
a little green scallion. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's that place.
Then we went to bed.
Yeah, we went to bed, but
At what time?
The vibes in that place.
At what time?
You went to bed at like 11. I went to bed a little later.
Yeah, these guys were staying up talking.
Yeah, me and Shaq and Costa talked a long time that night.
Yeah.
We were vibing. We were just broing out, discussing life.
Yeah.
So the next morning, Tony, when I was planning this bachelor party, I was like, all right, I don't want to do too much stuff. We ended up doing a lot of things, but I don't want to make it too much to where you're so tired at the end.
Yeah.
So the last day was Saturday, and I booked us awesome like spa day at Nobu. So we roll up to Nobu, and they got everything ready for us. It's like I don't even know, 15,000 square foot spa facility with hot tub, cold tub, steam room, sauna, lounges, all that stuff. And then we each had a 2-hour full body, I don't know, they had a bunch of stuff
full body scrub, shower, and then you come back for another like hour and a half.
They did a mud mask.
Yeah.
Hour and a half massage. Scalp massage with a hair treatment.
Yep.
Foot massage. It was amazing.
Pretty much everything you can expect.
Wow. My skin's never been softer.
Yeah. Meanwhile, most of my brothers have never experienced a massage in general. So the fact that this, seriously, Matthias 100%, that was his first massage.
I guarantee you Zach too.
Yeah, Zach's first massage.
I think Mike Wass, it was his first one
Could be. So they had their first one at Nobu, and it's a 2-hour massage. So their idea of a massage is ruined now because that was like the top.
They're like, imagine they go to the local like massage envy.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do the 110-minute massage like Nobu, the signature treatment?
Like, where's the shower in here? Yes, that was much needed. Not that we weren't drinking or partying, so we weren't really that run down. But
it was just luxurious.
It was just like luxurious recovery.
It's a different type of experience, man.
Yeah, it was needed, bro. Everyone was just so zened out after. We had like basically a silent Italian dinner that night because everyone was just so chilled.
Dude,
the dinner was.
It was we capped it off. So the first two places we had already been to, they're two of the classics, the favorites. And then the last place, I got a little risky, and we went to a new Italian spot recommended by Abe Kawa, one of our other managers, and Forte de Marmi, absolutely fire. It was so good. It was all family style, every type of pasta, freaking Milanese. What else was in there? I mean, we got amazing apps. We had a tuna tartare, we had a beef tartare, we had a Carpaccio. Yep. We had so much good stuff, bro.
Yeah. We had a fantastic waitress, very professional. Knew what she was doing.
Real from actual like an actual Italian girl, which I loved. Is authentic.
Didn't make fun of you throughout the meal or anything.
No, she was.
No. First off, that chick in Houston never made fun of either of us.
Yeah,
she made fun of you.
I wasn't there.
Well, that's how I remember it.
And I stand by that. She did make fun of you, and you were there. She was just like she knew what she was about because she's seen the real thing.
Except for the end. We almost had to.
There were a couple things throughout that dinner because Bo had a rough experience. He fell in love with a truffle white sauce pasta.
Oh. Don't bring it up.
And he was really struggling because
cacio e pepe. I'm gonna cry. It was so good.
I was explaining this the other day because in our line of work we convince ourselves of the lack of enjoyment of a couple things that we choose to sacrifice, right? So I convince myself that bread isn't as enjoyable as people claim it to be. Pasta isn't as tasteful as the Italians claim it to be. But you get to a certain point where you choose to indulge, and then you experience what it actually is like, and it sets you back another like 5 years, and that's what happened with Bosif here,
dude. So I saw this on the menu before we got there, and it's just a basic. What type of noodle was that even? I don't know.
It was like just a basic
like a spaghetti noodle, almost, but a little thicker.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
It was a little thicker,
but it was kind of al dente, so like a little hard.
Yeah, and
they did one of the I think it was like a Parmigiano Reggiano or maybe a different kind of cheese, but they did the wheel, and then they carved out a crater in it and then heated it up and torched it, and then put the pasta in it and mixed it up, and then they shaved. First off, then they cracked a bunch of black pepper on it, and then they put shaved truffles all over it. Bro, it was so good. And then I was like, I have to order. Well, and we're doing it family style. So the first time I got a good amount, but the second time I was like, we got to run it back. I need that again. So we get it again, and I couldn't stop eating it. I ate probably 4 extra portions, and I felt I could have kept eating it too. It was like, and then Costa, it wasn't his favorite, so he was like, "Yo, you want it?" And he put like his whole extra pasta portion on my plate, and I was like, "No, I'm done." And then I was like, and I just ate it. I just smashed it, and I got so angry at myself and I could. It was and like what the kind of idea of why was basically what Tony explained, but it was such a weird, overwhelming feeling of real anger for how good this pasta was.
Yeah,
it felt like you ever all of a sudden do something and then you're like, why haven't I always been doing this? It was like that, but then I also knew
you can't.
I can't have that much indulgence. I'm not here to indulge from now to 35, basically, like no indulgence. It's or here and there, but very rare. But that made me so mad because now I'm like, this is what I'm missing out on.
Yeah, you're better off just not having it.
Yeah, it was rough. It was like a real cerebral experience.
Yeah, he was moaning and struggling. He was making some weird sounds.
Yo, but the worst part. So we finished the pasta. We then get the cannolis, get the tiramisu, get espressos, and the whole table's like winding down. We finished our dessert. Everything was amazing. And this waitress decides, me and Tony are sitting next to each other exactly like this, but even closer, a foot away from each other. This waitress decides to walk up, go right between us. Basically, her face is right in between our faces, pulls this tray out full of limoncello shots and sticks it right in our face and asks us if we want one.
Limoncello, anyone?
Anyone? Yeah, like the perfect cap off to the evening that we just didn't need in our lives.
It's like Papa called her and told her how much we enjoy his limoncello.
I know.
And how we can't have it. And she just puts down
shoves in her
13
face
shots of limoncello. Doesn't even say anything. She's just like,
no.
She says, limoncello, anyone? But then just like puts it down.
It wasn't even an option. It was like, you're drinking this. And we were like, first off, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Second off, get that out of my face immediately. If that's in my face any longer, I'm drinking them all.
Yeah.
And so Zach had about 4 limoncello shots. So his brother ended up having to drink for all of us.
Which he was very upset about.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't want to. He had to take one for the team.
Yeah. So everything was great until that. And then we took a nice stroll by the water and told stories till about 2 a.m. and called it a night.
Where was the cigar bar?
We had a cigar bar.
And then afterwards we went to a beautiful cigar bar in Miami. All of his brothers and our friends enjoyed cigars, and we just sat with them and talked. Enjoyed the vibe. It was nice though. It was nice. It was really nice. This was the thing in my mind. Tony was like, this was the one question in my mind of the bachelor party. I was like, let's do the cigar bar. And I was like, Tony's like, why would you do this? I'm like, I'm doing it equally to you and to myself. So I feel fine with it. I want everybody else to have a good time.
Yeah.
And I feel like you have to, right?
No, it was a great move.
It was.
I do love a good cigar. But it was a great vibe. I ended up actually buying the largest cigar that has ever been created.
Dude.
Are you being, I can't tell if you're being.
No, it was like, have you ever seen a Gillette bottle, like a Gillette shave bottle? It's like the size of that.
Shaving cream?
So like,
it's massive.
Yeah, like this thick and here. And I saw it in the display case and I said, what is that? And she said, that is what it looks like. That's a huge cigar. And I was like, can you smoke it? And she was like, it's more of a gag. Like people usually just look at it. No one's ever asked that. And I was like, I want it. And she was like, I don't know what the price is. I was like, find out because I'll pay any amount of money for it. And she couldn't find it. So she just came back and was like, I don't know what it is. So like, I guess we'll just charge you $50 for it.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I was like, done. So I'm saving this ginormous cigar.
It's so massive.
Yeah, for whenever I retire and can smoke it. I mean, I need to get like a nice humidor to keep it last that long. But it's, but you got to see this thing, bro. It's
like
it goes perfect with my gun.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that was
it.
Pretty much it.
Wow, what a trip!
It was a good trip.
It's amazing, bro.
It was the best trip. That's how I want all my trips to be.
Yeah. You
Just
set a
food.
very high standard, so
yeah.
um
But Honestly, if I were to ever do a trip like that again, I would just do the exact same thing.
Yeah. There would be nothing to add.
I could do that once a year, every year for the rest of my life. And the only reason it's once a year is I would want to space it out far enough to where it never is overdoing it.
Yeah,
it's like you get excited about it. You know, if you do it once a month or whatever, you probably lose that gratitude and appreciation.
For sure.
But once a year, it gets you to the point where you're like, gosh, I need it again.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 months. I don't know.
We should do that.
Maybe every quarter. Once a quarter.
Yeah, it was everything I could ever ask for. It was stupendous.
I'm glad you enjoyed, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Missed you, bro.
What'd you say?
We missed you.
No, you didn't.
We missed you a lot. Every joke would be like, "Where's Ronan?
Where's Ronan? Oh man, I wish Ronan was here."
Oh, where's that camera? Where?
No, not the camera.
The camera was nice not to have.
Yeah.
Somehow we remembered to take pictures.
Yeah.
I was so nervous about that. I was like,
my wife yelled at me for probably 3 weeks straight leading up. She was like, "Make sure you take pictures."
That's
and I'm like,
the only reason.
Babe, I'm not good at this. And that's all that I heard in my head every time we got someplace. I'm like, guys.
Yeah. And sometimes we'd be like 20 minutes in, you're like, "Oh, frick. Guys, everyone stop."
Don't eat anymore. Oh, man.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was
good.
We also had introduced Shaq to his first coffee.
Yeah. Had his first coffee
That's
ever.
crazy.
Yeah, vanilla latte.
28 years old, never had a coffee.
Never been kissed either.
Never been kissed.
It's crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, those were pretty much all the highlights.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, not to brag or anything, but my weekend was really exciting.
Really?
Let's hear it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So I went to Doggies, which is a bar in State College,
That's enough.
and I struck out a couple times. I can tell you my new pickup line. This is what I walked up to a girl. I went like this. I walked up, and I go, and then I just walked away. And I got 2 girls' numbers from doing that.
Interesting.
I actually don't hate that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Crazy.
Speaking of pickup lines, I've been having some submissions of the pickup line I told people to use. I've been having people text me results.
Interesting.
Yeah, bro, and it works.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's get married.
Mm-hmm.
Worked for him.
It did work for me.
Yeah, it
couple
works.
times.
It works. I'm telling you.
I'm scared.
I thought this whole time it was just me. I was special, but
It's just
turns out it works for everyone.
it's just very high stakes that you gotta.
Oh, it's high
prepared
stakes
for
for
it.
sure.
Yeah.
There's a genuine chance you might have to see that through.
Yeah. Which is
It's part of it.
50-50, a lifelong commitment. So you gotta just be prepared for that.
For sure. You're either gonna have a great time or a lifelong commitment.
Speaking of which, I'm getting back.
Oh, bro. When do you leave back for Jersey for the wedding?
I'm leaving Friday, so I'm cutting it a little close.
Really?
The day before the wedding. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like tonight.
No, I have a few things to do this week.
Right.
So yeah, Friday, but we're getting all the last minute things done.
Yo, we should Bachelor Party Part 2 Thursday night, Friday night, and just roll up
down.
Saturday morning straight in the tuxes, like
So
hangover
down.
style. That's how I originally wanted to do the Bachelor Party, was right up to the wedding. You know, give us a good 45 minutes before the ceremony starts, or not the ceremony.
Like
the
song.
ceremony.
Yeah, we weren't making it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like to play that game. It'd be fun.
Live life on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's one person that wouldn't have been cool with it, obviously, but
Madeline.
yeah. Damn it, Bo! You do not make it play first play.
Yeah. So I'll be married this time next week.
Wow,
It's crazy.
That is crazy to think about,
Dude.
dude.
You got a ring?
I do.
I'm supposed to take care of that. I'm supposed to like hold on to it.
Oh yeah. I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'll give it to you. We're having Leo and Enzo as the ring bearers. So
Oh, I
it's so
love
cute.
it. I love it.
Yeah, but
I don't know how that stuff works. They bring up the ring or what?
I'm just gonna give it to you. Just give it to me back at some point, just like the gold toothpick. Hold on to it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good weekend. We're doing like a private ceremony on Saturday with just our bridal parties, doing like a backyard celebration, and then the next day we're going out to Long Island to celebrate with all my extended family, which is like another 80 people. So, and then go to Santorini the next day. So
You leave Monday? Wow. You there for a week?
Yeah, about 8 days.
Wow, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You got a Airbnb or what'd you do?
We have Airbnb at first. It's like in the mountains.
Nice.
It's like a gorgeous like mini mansion overlooking the Santorini Sea.
Beautiful.
And then we go to the hotel in Ilia, like down in the actual town. And then we go to another Airbnb in Thea, which is like the other side of Santorini.
Nice.
So we have like 3 different cool spots.
Sick.
Yeah.
Dude, that's going to be so fun.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm excited for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Yeah, that's like the best, especially because you work so hard and do so much. Obviously, like the guys is not as much as the girls, but it's a lot of stress and all that goes into planning and getting ready for a wedding, and then you do it, you get it done, and then it's like, turn off the phones, take a week. Don't worry about nothing but each other. It's the best. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because there's a lot that goes into a wedding. Yeah, even, I mean, we were gonna do like a huge classic wedding, and then just realize it's absolutely crazy what the wedding industry is doing and charging for everything. Yeah, and I feel like it's not really. I mean, you guys, it would be fun, but you want to make it about you guys. Yeah, we were either going to do something like obnoxiously extravagant or go doing what we're doing now, which is more like private and personal. And I'm glad we're doing what we're doing because I think it's going to turn out great. It is. Yeah. Get a big fire going. Yeah. Everything burns. Everything burns. See what happens. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. That's the best. It's awesome, man. You nervous at all? Not really, no. Not at all. I'm nervous. Yeah, he's got his. I was probably nervous for his wedding because you got to you have responsibility as a best man, but as the talk. Yeah, as the groom, you just sit back and. Yeah, I wasn't really nervous at all for my wedding. Yeah, but I'm nervous for this one, like you said, because I got stuff to do. Yeah, you got to hold the rings, you got to hold the crowns. Jeez, you got to make sure that I'm responsible for the crowns. Yeah. Oh wow. You better bring your gun, bro. I will. Some people try to object. I'll bring multiple. Oh man, but dude, yeah, we're gonna we should do the thing. I think at a ceremony where I don't know if this is traditional. I don't think seen that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Where we try to hold you back or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's in like Italian weddings or Irish weddings or something. Yeah. But where the groomsmen all try to. The bride sits in the middle, and then we like circle around, and you got to try to get to her. Yeah. Oh, that would be fun. That'd be wild, but that would be dangerous. Yeah, with that group, it'd be dangerous. Oh my, I could imagine. Like I would obviously be okay because I'd have my wits about me. Yeah. And so it's like, oh, you stop for a little bit, and then he gets through. Yeah. But I can see your brothers or something kind of like losing track of what's going on, and then just like. And it becomes like a real fight. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then I'd be like, yo, stop. And they'd be like, oh. And all 3 of them just try to hold you. Exactly what happened. They would forget where they were. It'd be fun. Yeah, I'm so pumped, man. Great weekend. Even better weekend coming up. Yeah. It's wild.